Hi there, guys. So the first thing that we're going to try is we are going to do peppermint in a brownie mix. And it doesn't really matter, if you're baking or you're cooking with essential oils, you need to follow that chart that I posted to see how many drops you should do. And then the other key thing that is very, very important, I can't stress this enough, is that you want to add the essential oil to whatever liquid is in the recipe. So for example, in this brownie recipe, it calls for either oil or butter or eggs. So those are two liquids that I could put the essential oil in. What you don't want to do is you don't want to dump everything that's in here into your mixer in here and then add the drops of essential oil, because it's not going to get evenly distributed if you add the essential oils in last, especially when it comes to baking. This also rings true if you are using it to like on chicken as a glaze, or you're roasting it chicken, or in a glaze for fish or something like that. So what I have decided to do is I'm going to be using coconut oil in this recipe. And so I melted down my solid coconut oil, and then you're just going to put in 1 drop of peppermint, just one, because peppermint is a very potent, strong tasting, strong smelling essential oil. And so I don't need any more drops than that. I just need 1 drop. Now, so here is my Vitality, Peppermint Vitality that I'm using, and it is safe. It's like a dietary supplement. So I don't have very much peppermint left in here, so I took the cap off, just popped the cap off, and I'm going to take my liquid coconut oil, and I'm just going to do 1 drop. There we go. Okay. Don't freak out if you get 2 drops in there by mistake. The other thing that you could do is you could put this on a spoon, a drop on the spoon if you're nervous or you're doing this for the first time, and then just stir that spoon in, just take the spoon and then stir it in here. Okay. So the essential oil is now in my coconut oil, which is a part of this recipe. So then I would go ahead and I would just follow the directions on the box of, whisking the eggs and then adding the mix together. I'm vegan, so I'm not going to be using real eggs. I'm going to be using egg replacement. So the thing of it is it doesn't really matter if you're baking by scratch, where you add the flour and the baking soda and the salt and the baking powder and the cocoa. It doesn't really matter, as long as you're adding your essential oil to whatever liquid is called for in the recipe. And you do that first, and then you put the mix together, or you finish, follow directions. So that's an example of baking with essential oils.